Okay, I'm back. Happy Tuesday. I was streaming how many hours ago? Just after midnight, so I was streaming very early Tuesday morning. But I slept in. I missed the first Title Tuesday. The later Title Tuesday starts in now less than 9 minutes. Welcome to people. See, a lot of people were waiting in YouTube chat. Welcome to Decued. Ahoy, ahoy. Before I forget, let me turn on the heart rate monitor. My watch is fully charged. Welcome to Jagaris, Zindar V, Zactress, C. Kempton, Patrick, thanks for subbing. Appreciate that. Hope everyone is doing well. Do let me know where you're watching from. I guess I could play one warm-up game. Do people want to see a warm-up game, or do people just want me to chill and have the first game be the first game of the tournament? We are on a 10-second delay, so there's not quite real-time interaction. Thank you, win some, lose some more. Happy 38 months. We got Phoenix, Stockholm, Republic of Texas, Netherlands, Sweden, Malta, UK, Lithuania, South Africa, 1:20 a.m. in India. I appreciate those staying up very late to watch the stream. Okay, if I'm going to play a warm-up game, let me change the time control. Let's do one warm-up game. Okay. French defense. Or French attack. I have to remember the right terminology. We have the Kinder Surprise. Play C5. I've had this line a good number of times thus far since learning the French. Thank you, the hiding game mechanism. Appreciate the sub. And Bishop E5 seems to be a common move. Ooh. Take with pawn. Get in C5 again. Feeling good. I think I want to play this and this. Maybe I could have started with Bishop C6. F5. So D4, 94, Bishop C6. Wow. Don't fully understand. Yeah, some play. It's heating up. It's heating up. Might have to play Rook F8. So Bishop H4 take, knight D6, King E7. Yeah, it's kind of scary. Also Bishop H4, Bishop C6. Oh, this pawn's hanging. Wait, okay, so take knight D6. There's knight F... No, knight F5 doesn't work. There's knight F7 there. And take King D6. Let's try it. Oh, I missed that. I'm in trouble. Or am I? I'm probably in trouble. F5, no. How to do this? Queen b6. Queen b6, there's knight c8. Oh man. That's why I'm warming up. My king has no moves. I think I'm just losing. Wow. Kinda sad. I don't have any moves here. Queen... Queen b8? I'll try. It's really sad though. So this and this hurts me. It's pretty easy to find. That also hurts me. Yeah, this ends the game. What to do? That also ends the game. Oh no, my king. Okay, well that was a warm-up. One way to humble myself. I like the opening too. I think I got a nice French. I should just play g6. Just limit white's counterplay. In hindsight, g6 makes so much sense. I was too focused on what I wanted to do, not what my opponent wanted to do. The f5 is already like good for white. And then... Yeah, I played this too quickly too. Okay. Lesson learned, hopefully. Thank you, Owain TD. First time sub. Oh, so okay, the thing is updating automatically, which is nice. I'm gonna reset it though for Title Tuesday. So I do have this new widget. Big thanks to Nishu, who's an avid viewer. I think usually on YouTube, who built this nice widget for me. I used it for the first time last week. And there's some cool features which are new for this week. There is a game streak, which I think includes the games I played on the previous stream. I'm just gonna hide that for now. But maybe it's worth using later once I play enough games. So we're gonna erase this loss from my memory. Actually, can I? There we go. Okay. So my Title Tuesday score is still 0 out of 0. My rating has dipped a little bit. Life goes on. Let's get ready. Oh, tournament starts in just a few seconds. Thank you, Shabam. 100 of something. Really appreciate that. Don't be sad. Okay. I'll try not to be sad. First opponent. I'll play my main thing. Taking a small break from the Dutch, which I kind of wish I played. Let's play Reverse London. Opponent wants e4, which I can't really stop. This castle. Could take again. taking queen b6 maybe. I think sometimes the queen likes to be on a6. This is a pawn sacrifice. And the pawn's sufficiently defended with the queen and rook. I am maybe threatening d4. Might see this, yeah. A rook e8. Thinking rook e8, take, and then bishop e4. Where's the queen go? Queen b2 probably. This might just fizzle out, especially if white just wins the pawn. But it's only black who's playing for an advantage, because I do have the extra pawn for now. Queen b2, I'm thinking take, and bishop e4. Takes, I win a2. Rook d1 is coming. I was thinking take and rook e4. Looks kind of risky, but also kind of playable. So takes, check, take. It's a winning king pawn ending for black. I'm still up a pawn. I have the 2-on-1. I should really make a Luft in g6 or h6 when I get the chance. I don't think white has any back rank tactics. And queen d2 would threaten horse mate. And then I probably play the h6. g6 might make more sense. Want to set up this. Hmm. Am I losing? Oh no. Kind of messed up. Ah, I'm losing. Maybe there's a fortress. Oh, that's not good though. Hold on for dear life. No! One trick, one trick. Take on F7. Ah. Take it, take it, take it. Ah, okay. Tough start. Unlike the previous game, that was not a warm-up game. I moved too slowly. I lost my queen. I think it's losing here. Because rook here just walks into queen takes. And is there no other defense? Queen e2 is like the best try. Yeah, position was slightly better, but I think I burned a lot of time trying to sift through the complications here. Like maybe I should have played h6. I didn't like this as much because my queen is still tied down to covering d8. And maybe it's less weakening. Okay, what to do? Thank you to Phyla. Happy 57. So it's the first game gambit. Yeah, I didn't really have any chance to even set up like a decent stalemate trap there. All right, next game. Do I go full tilt? I'm trying reset. Let's play quicker. Play a London. Yeah, 98 is not super common. Black wants f6. F6, I'm calculating queen h5. F5, okay. I want to use the square, this e5 square. I could take the bishop, actually. I don't think there's a need. Okay, so we're trading a bit. Knight g6 is interesting. Take, take. Problem is the knight comes back to f6. Not sure if I'm mating there. I could just play very positionally, which kind of leaning towards. Feels so slow. That's risky. Allowing d4 stuff. I think it's okay though. Yeah, this g7 square could be a liability for black. Um, Rook d1 coming. I might castle kingside. Ah, I'm in trouble again. I have 3 seconds. I have some pawns at least. No! I flagged. Oh, rough start. Oh no. I'm so sad. Okay, it's a true Title Tuesday gambit. Also, we have the Proctor command. I know there's been recent Proctor drama. Um, hopefully it's working. Another game I played too slow, too weak. I think the opening was fine. Like it kind of gradually went downhill. Yeah, d4 was a good practical decision, given my time situation. But then I didn't quite have enough time to like figure out how to deal with this. I wanted to play like Queen G7, but so what's the best line? Queen C3. Wow, castling queenside. I guess I can also castle kingside. Ah, this is actually very simple. My bishop can't be taken. But I had 8 seconds to figure that out. Okay. I haven't had this bad of a start in recent memory, but it happens. I'll try and treat these games as warm-ups. It is nice that the widget is working. Like, it's updating automatically, too. So, it looks like it's going to be a good solution going forward. I think today is going to be missing some top players because a lot of people are in Vegas. Like Hikaru, Magnus, Hans. Okay, Danya's back. That's good to see. So Danya, there was some drama last week, which I kind of sympathize with. There have been, I mean, there have been like technical issues on my end with Proctor, but yeah, hopefully things will improve. Oh yeah, Maksudlu was supposed to be in Vegas. Bless the widget developer. Yeah. So we do have the Proctor command. It should be working in Twitch and YouTube chat. Let me just make sure. There have been questions like every week. Oh, in YouTube chat it gets cut off though. Let me update this. Thank you, Pilote. Appreciate the bits. Okay, moving on. At least I don't get a buy for being in last place. Let's play a London. Okay. Our rating has been reducing these last 2 games. Yeah, this is actually an interesting move order, because it prevents me from doing the usual like h4, h5 stuff. Black's employing double fianchetto. Rook. There's like b5, which kind of interesting. Okay, I'll just try and play an active setup. My confidence is pretty low right now, so try and play solid chess. Takes a4. A3 is also just kind of slow playing move. Let's go for this. F5 might be coming. C5. I'm looking to reroute the knight to C3. Queen A3. I might want to play D5 though. This is kind of a threat. I pin the pawn. Yeah, D5 is very likely coming. Now this pawn's attacked. It's a decent move. There's D6. Now something feels very off for me today. There. Okay. Just have to power through. It's actually kind of risky. I completely missed that. I have d6. Running this. Interesting. Threatening 96. It looks like I'm going to win a game. Okay. It felt a little bit rocky. Although I maybe was in control like most of this game. There was a chance to play this, which I didn't really calculate after king f7. Let me just check. So what's the line? Takes, or 96 take, knight takes c5, king e8, knight takes b7, okay. Not the easiest thing to go for. Okay, well, the widget update now. It updated the first 2 games. The nice thing is I can do it manually. I'm 1 out of 3. Okay. Try and fight my way back to at least first an even score, hopefully eventually a plus score. Yeah, maybe it's only used to updating the losses. Uh-oh. Wait. Okay. I turned off the automatic updating. Thank you, Mark the Mark. Happy 10 months. I'm just realizing my opponent's name is kind of like a knockoff Hikaru Nakamura. Like if you really misspell Hikaru's name. Interesting game though. Yeah, Engine, I don't think Engine ever said I was worse. 88.9. It's probably my best accuracy today. What are you drinking? It's iced tea. It's been my drink of choice the last couple streams. Here we go again. Stafford Gambit time. Why not? I'm slightly tilted. This is how to fully untilt, hopefully. Or maybe tilt more. We shall see. I like the fact my opponent's thinking here. I don't like the fact my opponent's a coach, meaning they probably have had to teach their students how to play against this. Yeah, D3 is much better than H3. Queen D6. Tickle the H2 pawn. It feels like it's been a while since I've had a Stafford in Title Tuesday. I'm down the pawn. There's some positional compensation. Like Rook H3, Rook H8 is one plan. D4 is unexpected. I have C5 to defend. I could have taken with check too. Take with check. This looks okay. Also, it's raining pretty hard in St. Louis. Like, rain started at some point during this tournament. Well, hopefully the power stays on. Hopefully there's no tornadoes. That's interesting. So this is a small issue. Can I take on B2 and play this? I don't think that works. Although take, it's interesting. A6 is also interesting. Just A6. I guess we'll see knight takes. If knight takes here, it's just probably mating. If bishop takes, I take. Should be good for black. And if oh, wow. I thought I win a pawn in this line, though. Like, we trade queens? There's bishop e5. Actually, I win a2. Right. Of the socially distanced pawn cube. Okay. I played the Stafford Gambit. I was down a pawn. Now I'm up a pawn. Let's try and win more pawns. Rook d1, bishop f3. I guess rook e1 is more likely. Rook d2. Take. Oh, there was e6 there. I guess I'd be in time to blockade. So I'm up two pawns. Yeah, it's 3-on-1. If takes, I take here. I think I'm holding on. Well, he wants this move. So I think the ideal setup is rook on c2, pawn on b6, king on b7. Everything will be defended. I mean, white's also defending everything. There's a question how to actually make progress. And there's c5. b4. I messed up. I really messed up. It was just going to be a draw. There's one trick, though. It's still just a draw. Okay. I pushed too many pawns. Also, was it losing when I played bishop d5 or bishop d3? I don't think so. But this was some risk. Like the king gets here, but I think I get here in time. It's okay, right? That's still a draw. Yeah, b4 was a little bit too rushed. Yeah, just king b6, e5. What to do? Okay, I want to try something. So let me share some behind the scenes. That was round 4. People can see the full widget, which I see. So one of the features is to enable Twitch control, which is this. Oh, it's disconnected though. All right, let me first connect it. Let's see what happens. Connect. Oh, that was simple. Oh no, my thing. I want to share how this works. So basically, if I forget to update the score, a Twitch mod should be able to use one of the commands. I saw actor typo somewhere. Let me try it myself though. Let's type exclam win? No, exclam draw. Did that work? Hey, it worked. Wow, it's quick too. Okay. And now Axer Typo just also clicked exclam draw, or typed, I should say. So then we have the reset. Reset. And then loss. Yeah, let me just do it like this. So loss, win, draw. There we go. Okay. So anyway, for people that are blessed to be a mod, there's some more controls. Let me put this back to where it was. Oh, this is nice too, actually. So now I can actually share the streak because it was reset. Okay, let's leave it like this. So now people can see like the order of games. So I started with 2 losses, win, and then draw. Again, I'm very open to feedback. So if people have any things they think can be improved about the widget, do let me know in chat. Small things or big things. I was thinking it could be cool to have like a blunder counter and a brilliant move counter. I'm not sure how easy that is to automate. Any brilliant moves this game? Probably some blunders this game. Yeah, that one blunder B4, I assume. No brilliant moves. Okay, let me make sure I'm on the right tab. So what's my goal? I think I finished with 7 points last week. My max score now is 8.5, so I could still tie my best score ever if I win out. I just want to play better moves though. Order of the streak should be the other way around. Draw. I'm actually not sure. Should it? Because humans read, or most humans read left to right. So left is like, yeah, maybe that makes sense. Actually, haven't thought about that. It's a good point though. Or it should be right aligned rather than left aligned. There should be some best practice. Could probably ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT knows best, right? Actually, Twitch chat knows best. But YouTube chat also knows best. The first game should be far left. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense actually. I'll write to the developer who might be watching, but might not be. Oh yeah, numbering would remove ambiguity. But we want to keep it clean too. Most recent game should be far right. Okay. Again, this is a work in progress. Oh, thank you, Imagine Mike. Appreciate the raid. If you're just joining, it's Title Tuesday. It's been a rocky start. We are on break. Oh, but next game is starting now. Okay. I just opened the timer. It said 1 second left. Here we go. Okay, hiding chat. Stafford Gambit Part 2? No. Dutch? Maybe? Let's play a Dutch. Let's play a Stonewall. Okay, transposing into some familiar territory. C4, C6. I really need a follow-up lesson with Avatik. He needs to show me more secrets of how to play this opening. Maybe I should complete watching the chess mood course too. Because everything I know was from our initial lesson. And then a little bit of like analysis of my games too. Okay, this we kind of touched on. The fact that I haven't played C6 is nice. Because if I take with pawn, then E5 is no longer a big issue. Okay, very happy with this transformation. I'll still go for the bishop maneuver. We might see C4. In C4, I'd probably play bishop C6. Knight C3 is coming. And then knight D7. Could take with bishop or knight. Take with knight to prevent knight C3. This knight will come in. Oh, there's knight C3. Knight C3, queen E1. Let's do it. I'm controlling E4. If takes, I might take with pawn. Take with bishop or knight. I don't want to trade too much though. That's one small issue. I think I'll take with bishop. Expecting knight D2. Take again. Could leave the bishop there. Okay. At least I have a plan. Rook C8 and control the C file. If takes, I probably just take with pawn. Actually, if bishop takes, probably still take with pawn. Okay, white wants to play E4. Bishop C2 is interesting. 6. Let's make it weird. It's kind of risky, but it's interesting. E4, I play rook c8. Bishop helps defend f5. If e5, I guess knight d5? Takes g4. That's a free rook. Takes, I could take on d4 first. Let's take this way. Okay. I felt decently clean. It was my first Dutch attack, at least of this tournament. Yeah, this is a typical idea for white to trade off one of black's best minor pieces. But because I haven't committed to c6, then that allowed me to just get better structure. Because very often in this line, the e5 square is a big hole for black. So it's probably more common to play c4, c6, and then b3. Preparing this. And we actually covered this in our lesson. I would play queen e7, and white could play a4, and then bishop a3 is unstoppable. And in this case, I would just accept the fact that we're trading bishops. I'd play a5, bishop here, probably take, and use the b4 square. Okay. 2.5 out of 5. My first time this tournament having an even score. There's a question from Dan Plays Chess. Who are you rooting for in Vegas? Ray Robson. He got a last minute invite. Good friend of mine. See him a decent amount in St. Louis. I'm not sure. Oops, what did I do? Oh, what I clicked there. All right, let's close out of this. Yeah, I'm not sure how much time Ray had to prepare for the tournament, but it would be cool to see him go far. One win is not a streak. I feel like that's a philosophical debate that I don't want to get into. But people are welcome to debate in chat. What's in Vegas? Am I allowed to say? What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, right? I'm currently outside of Vegas. Is there a draw streak? I don't think this widget is that advanced to share the draw streak. Although if I'm on a loss streak, will it show? Not sure. I wasn't paying attention earlier. I guess I could go back. Anyone can go back and see what it said. Oh, thank you to Braxton Hicks. Happy 4 months. I do have a streak of 5 games, yeah. I've played 5 games in a row. We'll see if my streak can continue. But my actual streak, probably my lifetime streak, is somewhere close to 100,000 games across like online and tournament play. There's a question from Quirky P. Do you like playing classical chess OTB, or do you think it's too much theory? I'm okay with the theory part of it. Like when it comes to studying openings and preparing for players, that's one of the things I enjoy most when it comes to like learning about chess. The thing that's challenging for me in classical play is just the amount of time and energy. Because games average like 3 to 4 hours, sometimes more. And yeah, it's a huge investment of like mental and physical stamina. Oh, thank you, Nafe. Appreciate the super chat. Okay, moving on. I've played this opponent before. Just once, apparently. We have had 1 draw. Happy to see this line. Sometimes black will go for this maneuver. I vaguely remember the engine recommending like a early knight g5. Though here, right, let's play a4. Stay flexible. Yeah, I might just castle. Bishop g3. Calculating e5. Take. It's fine. Okay. Really nowhere better for my king. Excuse me. Still some allergies. What to do? E5's kind of coming. Bishop g3, we trade everything. Goes 95. Take, take. Yeah, 95, I guess. The drawback of black taking too many times is e6 runs into knight d6. Knight c7 still, I don't think, playable because I take and then win the pawn. We might see f6, e5. f6 is usually an invitation to play c4. I have to play this. Okay, that's one way of doing it. What to do? Just taken. Wait, there's this. Rook f8. F4 is interesting. Let's try this. I hit this and potentially threatening this. It took me a while to even consider this idea. Take. I had c4. Okay. Stressful game. I burned a lot of time. It's been I think my biggest issue today especially, but sometimes when I'm not in the best form, it's yeah, the issue is even more exaggerated. I was able to survive on a plus score, 3.5 out of 6. It's 2 wins in a row. Oh, thank you, X Juggy. Subbing for 21 months on a 1-month streak. Let's go. Okay, so if a 1-month streak can exist on Twitch, then a 1-win streak can exist in this widget. It's incredible I still have a chance to like tie my best ever score. There are 5 more games to go. I have played down every round. It was queen d3 best. I was expecting something else though. What was I expecting? Well, maybe this was the best try. I was calculating this takes... But this does just win a piece. So let's see. King g7, take... Ah, yeah, c4. It doesn't just win a piece. It's actually very playable for black. Oh, my opponent said, oh no, my thing. But what thing? Maybe multiple things. Yeah, oh no, both of black's queens. Okay. I'm bouncing back. I'll probably be black next game. I've managed to dodge like all the GMs so far. Yeah, this feels like a very small turnout actually. 356 players. I think the later title Tuesday is usually a smaller turnout. I thought usually it averages like 500. Okay, moving on. Here we go. Stafford Gambit. Let's play a French. Let's play something less dubious. D3. Okay, I was taught this. I haven't had a chance to play this though. It's basically reverse Philidor. So if it takes, I take with queen. It's one of the few cases in the French you can play a quick e5. A5 is generally useful. Oh, did I misplay this already? I play f6. Maybe it's still okay. Yeah, this doesn't resemble the French at all. Not a structure you see from the French too often. Whoa. Opponent wants to hurt me. So what's the point? Takes, check here. Is white bluffing? Good sign that white's thinking here. Now I actually have a choice. I can take... I could also castle. A piece for 2 pawns. Castling accomplishes what I want. Some f-file action. Takes, I don't mind the double pawns. C4 might be coming. Where'd you put the bishop? Bishop a7, c4, c5 happens. Might be losing pawn. Bishop e7, knight b6. And c4, knight b4, a3. Oh, there's a nice idea. Bishop c6, bishop h3. So takes, and then I hit the rook, I threaten mate, I'm also threatening this. We might see b3 from white. And b3 maybe, bishop f6. I really want to do things. Bishop d7. Yeah, let's be patient. Queen c8 ideas. Bishop e4 might be played. And g6 or h6. What to do? I feel a little bit stuck. There. Maybe threatening to take. Bishop f5. c5. e5, queen f5, I think. It's tricky. Oh yeah, queen f5 hits the rook too. Threatening to take. This could also be a threat. Huh. Mm. I went on time. Ah, another stressful game. I don't know what to make of that. I don't feel great about that, but we'll take it. 4.5 out of 7. Heart rate reached 140 there. Yeah, it's one of these positions, like, black should be better, but practically anything can happen. It's hard to play precisely. I could have taken and then taken. Still tricky though. Oh, white had this and then win another pawn. Yeah, I could have easily lost this game. Even in the ending too. Like rook and 3 pawns versus rook and knight. Okay, it should be a draw, but practically both sides have winning chances actually. The final position should still be a draw. Okay. So we can see my streak. I lost the first 2. And I won, and I drew. Now I'm on a 3-game win streak. I may have misplayed the opening. Engine likes taking. Engine really likes taking. Yeah, I guess then the bishop is kind of shut out. Castle. Yeah, this is just a slightly better position for black. Okay. Yeah, because usually I was going to say in the Philidor, you don't mind keeping the tension, but given black's down the tempo there, makes more sense to take. Oh gosh, there's lag. Okay. Yeah, it's weird. There's like no very noticeable lag between games. But then once the game begins, it's okay. So we have this side. Knight f6 here and then here, if I'm remembering. But this is also a line, like knight c6, queen a4. I think. Am I misremembering? Oh, this is, yeah, this is still following something. Castling might be a move. Oh, take. Castling's risky. Play this first. I'm threatening to take. Yeah, black is equalizing. But still playable. I have the bishop pair, a bit more space. Black's gonna have to figure out how to develop the bishop. Pieces come in naturally. Bishop will probably come back to d3. I don't have to right away, but this is a threat, I think. The queen will be nicely placed on a3. Not sure which rook wants to go to d1. Queen b6, probably king h1. Queen b6, maybe bishop takes e5. The knight could be overworked. There's b4, though. Yeah, b4 spoils my fun. Queen d6, rook d8. Take... Some idea of moving the f-pawn. Maybe just f3, bishop f2. Still have bishop e5, but there's f4. I'm not feeling great. I'm really not sure what to do. Rook e8's coming. Maybe like queen b2, a4. f5, wow. Take there. That's a good move. Bishop. Shaky position. Knight. Oh no. messed up. I was up at night. I've just missed his tactics. At least I didn't lose. Yeah. And rook f4 was supposed to be like a safe move. Yeah, I had to be a little bit more careful. Queen g4 is probably more careful. Queen e7 is more aggressive. Okay. And I was kind of getting outplayed this game. F5 actually may have not been the best move. Still decent from black, though. Wait, was there a free queen? You can see the engine graph. Oh yeah, here. This is so laggy. Let me close this tab. There may have been a chance to like repeat the position a bit sooner. Anyway, okay, I'm 5 out of 8. 3 more games to go. Yeah, it's hard to like play through the game. Like, at least we're on a break though. So Queen f7. Some mentions about Queen f7. Here. Oh, it was a free queen. What? I didn't take it. Is that a mouse slip or just blindness? It was a free queen. Oops. It was right after I blundered this thing. I was probably just tilted. Yeah, there's so much lag right now. Like the interface is not responsive. Let me close out this tab. it could be a combination of the fact that like the engine's running, I am multi-streaming. I had messaged support about like the lag issues, and they said that it could also be that like the session is uploading because they do save recordings of I think both my cameras and my screen recording too. So that could be slowing things down. Okay, let me find this timer. Oh, we got some minutes. I'm going to take a small break. So there's 3 more games to go. Try and finish strong. Not the best start, but I think I'm on like a par score right now. So I'll be back in a moment. Okay. Still got a minute and 20 seconds. Three more games. I think my goal is to play up, to play a high rated player. But in order for that to happen, I need to win at least 1 or 2 more. And yeah, if you're just tuning in, this is live, unless you're watching in the future. But I am live on Twitch and YouTube. We are on the usual 10-second delay. I've played 8 games so far. 5 out of 8. I'll probably be black next game, so maybe I'll continue with the French or the Dutch. We'll see though. I've already played a Stafford. Okay, here we go. Oops, what did I do? I meant to hide chat. I hid the Proctor thing. I'm gonna play mainline UGD. Take a break from the Dutch. Still theory. I've had this position many times. Idea of a5 is to maneuver the knight. There is a trap of this, I have this. So these are the common moves for white. This is a blunder. This is probably too risky because my attack will be pretty quick. Yo, vampire chicken. Nice raid. Thank you, thank you. I'm not looking at chat, but I still have OBS open to see the raids. I appreciate it. If you're just joining, it's Title Tuesday. Yeah, white kind of figured out what to do, and now this is still some sort of prep. H5. White should probably play H3. If this, a knight can get stuck. Pretty sure. Like Queen G5, G6 is some threat, maybe? With knight D6 there's bishop H3. And this could just get very spicy too. Queen F6 might be preferable. I'm just realizing, was I supposed to play knight E4? And knight E4 maybe was, yeah, I moved too quickly there. There. Queen G5, there's F4. Then Queen F6. Trying to induce F4. Again, knight D6, I have bishop H3. White's trying to set up knight D6. I could take... Feels like there should be something better. G6 is interesting. Knight D6, I'll play rook EB8. Check and win the knight. Should have at least considered knight F4 there. But this is simple. F4 is coming. It's not over. I think this is fine. Maybe trade everything. I have 96, Queen G5. E6 is coming. Almost trapping the queen. White's position just crumbles. Okay. I think everything was in control of that game. Feels like it's been a while since I had a clean game. I mean, there were some questions in the middle game. Is 94 just trapping the knight? Because I cut off the defense. And... oh, wait, no, there's takes. Yeah, this doesn't work. Because take and then take. I don't think it works. Like, when I played Knight H5, I thought I was still in, like, prep that I studied many months ago. Oh, so Knight F5 is playable. Knight H5 is the best move. Okay, so it was all actually pretty normal until E4, and then yeah, I win a piece. And I was able to prevent F5. F5 is actually the best move here, but then I win more material. But maybe this was a practical option for white. Okay, let me update. 6 out of 9. 2 more games to go. Having some allergies. Not sure why. Sometimes it's weather. Oh, thank you, 4-Way Fork. Happy 22 months. Asking when the Risk collab with Vampire Chicken will be. I'm open to it. I haven't played Risk like ever online, so I'm a complete newbie. I assume Vampire Chicken was just streaming Risk. Question, when's your next IRL tournament? There's a big tournament at the beginning of August that I'm planning to play in. But it's not chess, it's Scrabble. It's called the Word Cup. I've been studying for it. So that's probably my next like big event. My next chess tournament will probably be like some local blitz at the St. Louis Chess Club. I actually played I played over the weekend. Tied for first. And they usually do commentary. Like the top 2 boards are on camera and on DGT. It's on the St. Louis Chess Club Twitch channel. Though I don't know if they're doing it this weekend. The US Junior and Senior started today. What is Scrabble? Question from Scrabble in Twitch chat. Scrabble is kind of like chess, just a bigger board. Instead of chess pieces, there's letters. And instead of checkmate, there's, you just keep score. Okay, moving on. Oh, playing up. Okay, I got my wish. I play a French. I like my D4 repertoire. Oh, Java London time. Kind of wish I played a French. Let's play the sign. Not sure if I'm supposed to take. Well, now it's, yeah, kind of forced. Yeah, it looks solid. Not entirely sure what to do. And this and this. I have to watch out for sneaky pin stuff. G5 might be a candidate move soon. Also this. Also have this plan. Okay, G5, take. What's happening? It's too tempting. I miss queen h6, knight f5. Just allow it, play king e7. There's king e8 as well. The king runs this way. C3 is attacked. Might look to trade. Whoa. I take with knight? Don't understand. Wins f7. Ah. I crumbled. I crumbled like a sad cookie. I'm up 2 pieces. Yeah, there's no reason to go for such a move. Knight f6. Yeah, I just had to be safe. I was trying to be aggressive. This is still playable. But this is already tricky. I would have had to take, only move? Wait, how does this work? Lose a knight? Yeah, this is like an only line. Ah, it was a good game, like, at least the first chunk of it. And I just collapsed. Good find for my opponent though, rook takes e7. Only winning move. Okay, 6 points out of 10. I'm trying to finish with 7. That was my score from last week. Do I go full tilt in the last game? I'll probably be white in the last game, so no Stafford. Yeah, it was a nice opening too. Like everything felt so smooth. Engine prefers b5 immediately. I was briefly considering this. It feels wrong to play b5 without white committing to c3. I guess it's still the same ideas. All right, here we go. Final game. I'm trying to revive the rating a little bit. I think I can take and take. Bishop d6 ideas. I'm up a pawn. f6 is probably coming. f4 is tempting here. Like f4, f5. I don't see anything wrong with it. The bishop opens up. This pawn restricts the bishop. Also kind of the knight. Hmm. The knight will come to d4. Got the f-file. Queen has the d4 square too. I'm staying flexible. I don't know if my knight or queen wants to go to d4. Okay, now probably the knight. I have this. For this first. So I'll have to declare bishops. This bishop's a good defender. G4 is going to be maybe the final straw. Black's very delicate position. And the plan is this and then G4. I'm not really seeing any counterplay. And G4, there's rook. Yeah, I want to be a little bit careful. H3. Huh. Look at this. No rush. There's a tactic. When the queen comes to d7, I'm threatening to take now. With bishop f8. Which I think works here. Take. It was nice to spot this idea a little bit before it happened. Okay. Good finish. I was happy with the game overall. Got a nice London line. This line is actually okay for black. Like king e7, looks like things have gone wrong, but engine only gives a very small plus to white. Like plus 0.4. Like usually when black has to bong cloud, it should be higher, but if black plays precisely, then there's ways to get tempo on the bishop and then essentially artificial castle. Okay, so final score for Title Tuesday, 7 out of 11. Tying my score from last week. That wasn't the best start. I only played up one game. Also kind of felt bad to lose that one game I played up where I was winning, but I do feel like I warmed up like towards the end. Like I was probably playing better chess later in the tournament, playing a bit quicker too. So I think I'll keep the stream going. I'll try and revive the rating a bit. I think I started the stream. What did I start with? 2770 something, I think. So what place does this put me in? Oh, also, I'm gonna close out of Proctor because, um, yeah, there's almost always like lag after the tournament finishes. So bear with me one moment. Um, okay, let's close. Okay, so I've switched to Chrome. Oh, thank you, Mehmet Emin. Appreciate the super chat. Some Turkish currency. All right, let me fix this. Yeah, this is a bug that they have to fix. Like the tournament's over, Proctor's no longer required. I think the only way to prevent the message from popping up is to like leave the tournament. Well, I want to see like where I finished. So, tournament's still going. It is. Where's my standing? Oh my gosh. It's like whack-a-mole. Okay, let's just see my standing real quick. So let me cancel out of my second camera. This is my second camera that's usually off to the side. I wonder if it's possible to like build a Chrome extension to disable that message. Um, and there's 4 games going. Oh, maybe not. Are all the games done? Here we go. One of the last games. Oh, hey, it's Danya in chat. What's up, Danya? How did Danya do? Oh yeah, Danya and I have, I think, sympathize with each other. Sympathize or empathize? Okay, tournament's over. So, oh, Danya finished in the money. Nice job. 9 out of 11. Tied for third, but okay, some tie breaks. I finished top 50, which is pretty good given my start. I lost my first 2 games, which also probably leads to worse tie breaks. I tied for 33rd. Okay. Yeah, I think that the 2 things I'm gonna message them about are this issue specifically, but also, okay, let me cancel out of the tournament. Also the fact that the clock timer, it's not built in, and it's not accessible through Proctor either. So I usually open it on Chrome. When I open it on Chrome, it gets hit with a bunch of ads. So that's another improvement to be made. Okay. So the stream will continue. Try and raise the rating. Let me cancel out of this. Also, let me make sure the thing is right size. I'm struggling with OBS because I have the Proctor window or Proctor source. I have my Chrome source. Okay. I think I'll keep the streak thing. So right now the streak shows my Title Tuesday result. But as I play more games, it will just show my result for the whole stream. So here we go. Okay. And this is no increment, so it's a little bit different. Actually have to be more aware of time. Oh, thank you, Tom Kitching. Happy 43. Hey, thank you, Harkier. Gifting 5. Let's play A4. Just prevent black from having any fun. Running this already. How is this? Oh, E4 is tempting. It's a pawn sack, but I think it's also just a poison bomb. I'm going to leave the pawn hanging. Now it might be takeable because queen e2, but okay. A5. Let's just develop maybe some knight g5 idea. So after takes, I'll be hitting b7. I'm currently hitting b7. Oh. Take. I feel like I should castle. Thank you, Don Mishkan. Okay, now let's take the pawn. It's going to transform a lot, like rook b8, I lose b2. I maybe win this and lose this. Or lose this and then save this. A nice thing is I have a passed pawn and 2 bishops. And this is like a bishop outpost. I think this is also called a four-post, which is not a term you hear too often in chess. It basically refers to a minor piece defended by a pawn that blocks a file. In this case, a half-open B file. Okay, some ideas of this or this. I'm actually threatening to play this, take, and then f3. This might be playable. Knight d6 might be coming. All right, let's try f3 anyway. Calculating knight d7. I'm not sure about this. I hit the bishop. I could take the bishop or the knight. What to do? I'll take the knight. Hitting d5. This is going to come down to time. Time's now on my side. Oops. Hitting this. Am I winning something? Oops. There we go. I got so complacent. Oh man. Heart rate is still going up. I was way too relaxed. Opponent was fast. I wasn't expecting my opponent to be that fast. Okay. I'll do my best to try and catch up with chat. Yeah, it also feels weird to switch from increment to no increment. I need some sense of urgency to move. I wanted to read chat during the game, but if I read too much chat during the game, it will be slightly distracting. But I do appreciate Danya's presence here. No need to apologize. Yeah, I think we both hope for improvements with Proctor. Like the two main improvements are like fixing the technical bugs and then requiring everyone to use it. Make it more fair. I have to put the fair in fair play. Do you ever play 1F4? Was it a week ago or 2 weeks ago? I was playing E3 every game with white in Title Tuesday. And then most games I would follow up with Pawn F4 on move 2. So you can go back. The VOD is on YouTube. Probably also still on Twitch. So I will be updating this widget. Unless it updates. Oh no! Did I break it? I broke it. Wait, how many draws did I have? Does anyone remember? This is not my actual streak. I clicked the reset button by accident. I could go to my profile to make sure it's accurate. Let's include all the games I played this stream. So starting... So it was loss. And then win, draw. And then win. Draw. And then win, loss. Win. So I've actually played 13 games because I played one game before Title Tuesday too. Okay. So the thing should actually be accurate. Let's keep it going. Let's see if I can get on a better win streak. Oh, Harkir is asking, do you have a favorite game or one of your best 10 of today or all time? Today, not sure if I had like any brilliancies. Had some Stafford Gambit. Ooh, this line. So I think Bishop D7 is a key move. E6 next. Some Bishop A4 in this. I've definitely studied this at some point with Engine, but it's been a while. There's Queen C7. I think Black just goes for positional compensation. Like White has two connected passers, but they're blockaded. Bishop D6 here. Oh, thank you, Luciano, the super chat. Okay. Guess I'll threaten Rook C2. And takes. Like I want to make use of initiative, but how? For take knight B6, Rook C8. Maybe E5 at some point. And Rook C2 and Queen C7. Or you just Queen Z7. Preventing Rook C1. It was just a bit risky trading more things and White still having extra pawn. I do have Queen C3 here. Trying to win A3. White could maybe just move back. Considering taking. Rook C3. Going into the endgame. How to apply more pressure. There. Just bring the king to D6. White's king can't really come in further, so control these squares. Hmm. Okay, it's getting messy. Knight B5, Rook C2. Had to flex some pre-moves there. Okay. All these games coming down to time scrambles. Oh, Luciano said the reset button should ask for confirmation. Laughing, crying face. That's a very new extension widget. Big shout out to Nishu who programmed this. But so far it's been a nice user experience. Maybe I can move it a little bit. I'm on a 3-game win streak. Yeah, we went into a line that I think white is objectively slightly better. Yeah. I was down a pawn like most of the game. So what was I supposed to do? Like if I play this line again, I should really know what I'm doing. Bishop a4 is fine. Knight d7 is fine. Oh, engine likes g6. Which is not the most natural move, but I guess this diagonal is pretty valuable. What if queen c7? Queen c7 take, and then it's okay. g6 is still playable, even g5. Okay. I'm doing my best to skim through the comments in chat. If people have any questions, I'm happy to try and answer. We do have the Proctor command in Twitch and YouTube chats, which attempts to answer like some very basic questions. Oh, there's a question. I'm very low rating player. Is it any case to play you against low elo players? I do sometimes do viewer challenge streams, usually a few times a month. But today it's titled Tuesday and then more high level chess. So won't be doing challenges against viewers. Oh, thanks. Yeah, thanks Danya for being here. I do appreciate you stopping by. Shout out to Danya. I think we have the Danya command. Oh, thanks, Danya. Gifting 5. That's kind. Actually had a fun, instructive game against Danya last night on stream. We played 10-minute chess, which he rarely does, but we were both streaming it. Maybe at some point it will make its way to YouTube. Enjoy your Turkish food. Okay, I'm going to keep going. As long as I keep winning, I'll keep going. Keep the streak alive. Playing Radical Edward. I'll play a French. I have the Tarrasch. I really need to learn what to do against this bishop e5 move. So I always just improvise. Like knight b8. It looks ugly, but maybe, I don't know. This knight has some new purpose in life. It developed, it just undeveloped. F5 maybe. Close things down. Oh, thank you, Charlie. A $5 super chat for the coffee fund. Appreciate that. I did have coffee before the stream. Had some coconut cold brew. Now I have what used to be iced tea is now room temperature tea. Opponent's taking a long time here. C4 is a good move. I should have played knight d7. The wrong move order. Bishop finds a square on e6. I mean, white's better just given the structure. But this still looks very playable. Maybe f4. Now is probably the time. There's knight d3, g5. Do it. Yeah, that's a good move. Take, take. King h8. Yeah, there's some big issues with this position. e6. The rook should slide over. Maybe the knight will come to f8. If knight c5, I just take it. F3. Try this. Yeah, I'm losing a pawn. I have f3, I guess. That's not pleasant. Oh! This is completely missing me threat. I was like thinking, oh, I want to play this, but this knight is an issue. That was not my proudest game. What to do? Okay, let's take away a lesson. What am I supposed to do against bishop b5? Yeah, I think the line that we went over, that Alberti Gregorian taught me, it's probably, like, out of all the French lines, this is probably the least effective against title players who are actually booked up. But maybe it's also because I haven't studied this so thoroughly. Need some solution. Like, for future games, I might play bishop e7, which is a slightly different line, maybe a bit more solid. Yeah, the position is, and at some point it resembled something playable. F4 is bad, though. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Queen c8. Something slightly new. Kind of a slow game so far. That's sometimes the nature of this line. Expecting f5. Okay, or that. Thinking bishop f1, knight d2. Defend g2. I'm playing a little bit slowly and passively. Okay, that I'm happy to see. Knight has a square now. Do I want to provoke queen c6? Probably. So takes, I'm hitting the queen. There's no discoveries. Knight d4 might be a threat. It's looking good. Queen c8 may be coming. Maybe I can start pressuring f7. This and this. The rook should be on the d file. F7 is now hanging, but this is also hanging. Oh, but I have knight g6. Okay, so let's take first. Knight g6 is probably the cleanest. Queen does defend. Oh no, my pawn. Threatening this. I think rook f6 is winning. I do allow queen c1, king h2. I'm still defending through x-ray vision. Threatening mate in 1. I'm up a full rook here. What's the cleanest approach? Oops. Maybe the dirtiest approach. I'm still at 5 pawns and a bishop now. Actually, a knight. Oops. There goes pawns. I got really lazy this game. Okay, It's probably time to like end things and get some food. At some point, I'm up so much material. I start giving things back. What was the accuracy of that game? I could get below 50. 89. This feels broken. Okay. Let me update this. So 10 out of 16 for the stream. Playing fellow streamer Boundless Strike. Good luck. Oops. Okay, that was a mouselet. I intended bishop d2, not queen d2. Is there any way to justify this? Maybe the bishop could end up developing to e2, I guess. Feels like the only way to justify it. I'm inventing something new. Or discovering something new. Yeah, openings are discovered and not invented. Everything kind of makes sense now. D5 might be coming. Bishop b6 might be coming. Do I want to play c3? Or just c4? Or just c4? The king should be on one of these squares. Bishop should be here. It's almost tactics. Expecting this. I think I want to take and then win the pawn. There's also a dream of getting my knight here, but that's hard to achieve. Okay, time is still good. So bishop here, queen here. Thank you, Wario the movie. Bishop e5 could be a threat. Huh. F4. And en passant, take. E-file opens, which could be nice. Also, this is really nice. If I get it. 96. No. I don't know what my plan is. Okay. So 8-5, it may look like a dirty move on the surface, but the idea is after take, I play this. Oh, wait. And then take. I thought I'm winning the bishop, and I'm not. Maybe A5 wasn't the best move. I honestly thought I was breaking through. A5 is the best move. But white's just worse. There's knight C5. Okay. Increasing my win count. 10 wins, 5 losses, 2 draws. Let's keep going. The stream will be ending maybe somewhat soon. But we'll see. I can get a nice streak. If I can get an opponent. See who's playing. Oh, okay. Stafford Gambit time. No more French. Thank you, Reese Call. Appreciate the sub. Stafford Gambit time. Here we go. Okay, I'll play knight d5. Knight c3. Knight d5 is objectively the best move. But white is objectively better here. Knight b4 d3. Let's play this. Running this and this. There's takes queen f3 g4. I don't think it works though. I'll try and make it spicy, like castle and do something. Maybe f6 at the right moment. Okay, white allows take and bishop d4. Oh, but there's bishop g4 ideas. So take. Let's try this. I might not be winning back the pawn. Bishop d4, e6. I have to try this. E6, maybe f6. Oh, e6 I can take. Okay, should be fine. Yeah, feeling good. Won back the pawn. Got some active minor pieces. Open file. f4, I bishop d4 check. Really want to play this move, but maybe counterproductive. f4 is a threat now. Okay, let's... seems risky. Let's try this. Pawn is hanging, but white's not taking it. Yeah, weird position. That's a good move. Takes, I have rook d1. Yeah, this is not good. Want to play f6, but doesn't quite work. Ooh. Okay, this is something. Tactics. Okay. Just fast enough. Probably not the best strategy. Rook b8. Okay. That's a 3-game win streak. What was my rating when I started the stream? It was 2770 something. So let's try and have a net gain for this stream. Yeah, that was a tough game. I was getting outplayed. I think I was losing a pawn at some point. Like around here, I think there was bishop takes f7. Rook takes f7 even stronger. Why does this not work? Rook d8. Huh. Oh, the bishop's trapped. Okay, moving on. Play this line. This is a fun line. I feel like I had a very similar position against this opponent. We played like right after Title Tuesday finished. Okay, this is kind of risky, but let's go for it. Threatening this. Knight f5. This might be backfiring. He's doing e5 too. e5, knight f3. d7. Problem is knight f3 comes in like every line. Really wasn't sure what to do there. I don't want to trade too much. Yeah, really going out of my way to not trade. The problem is I'm being passive now. That's a good move. F5 maybe? Play this. e5 take. Don't think that works. b5 probably knight d8. Yeah, I'm down a full exchange. It's overly optimistic. I still have a bishop, kind of. c6. King f8. The a6. Just gotta play down the exchange. Like queen h6 or something. The pawn is hanging. Oh, what to do? To play this. Getting completely outplayed. There's also this move coming. Oh, it's so unpleasant. I have this and this. One active plan. That allows knight g5. I have to improve my knight, but my knight has no moves. Knight c6 probably gets punished. Attack a pawn. Maybe I just play it. What's the worst I can do? Knight f6, we trade. I win h3. Still fighting. Attacking this now. You can see my rook is hanging, but I hit the queen. Oh! What to do? What to do? F5 is actually probably just winning. Of course I should take, but then the H-pawn runs. It's interesting though, like take here, 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 here. No. Yeah, well, actually what's happening? H6 here, here, here? Okay, this line might be winning for black. Maybe there's some rook check. But then king b7. I mean, I kind of pre-moved some bad move. Oh, g5 is actually playable. Okay, this would be winning only if white finds this. Okay. I'll keep going. There goes my win streak. Wait, what did I do? There we go. Stafford Gambit time. Parts 4? 3 or 4? There's some line here. I think this, and then take. I was studying this recently because this is a chess mood recommendation. I was looking for tricky lines that like could stumble into, and at least this gives some like practical play for black. I think just takes. Might be threatening this now. Combination with rook d8. So I'm down a piece. This is kind of new Stafford prep, which might it might just be bad, but we'll see. Queen d4 is probably a good move. Oh, queen d4 threatens bishop f4. Oh dear. Then I have, oh, how do I do this? I have to defend the knight somehow. This runs into this. There's queen e5. Kind of a funny move. Queen e5 might be the best move. As much as I don't want to play it. Calculating b6 takes. Ugh. Okay, we'll go for this. Oh no, my queen. I'll win it back. I'm down a piece for pawn. But I have some files. White's underdeveloped. I could take and take. Or by giving a check. I gotta move quicker. Some compensation. It's definitely something. Oh, there's f3. Yeah. Still something though. So many tricky stalemate ideas. Not meant to be though. GG. I actually have anything here. Engine. Okay, engine says rook d8 first. And it's only minus or +1 in white's favor. Queen e2 looks most natural. Ah, but then I take. Oh yeah, this actually makes a lot more sense. Wait. Yeah, because it prevents queen d4. And still knight takes c5. And white would have to play like this, which is not easy. Okay. Alright, let's do one more. Uno mas. Try and end on a happy note. Feeling good. Nice aggressive London. Might see 98. Yeah, here I probably don't want to allow the trade. Queen h5, there's g6. Can I double bishop sack? I don't think I've ever had this in my life. Wow. Let's double bishop sack. I think the best way to do it is to, let's calculate. Takes, queen h5, king g8, bishop takes g7, king takes g7, rook h3. Oh, but there's bishop d6. It might not work. Oh, I want to do it though. How do I do it? Bishop d6 kills my fun. Take. I could do a delayed Greek gift. Like take here, check, and then knight f3. And then take, and then there. Let's do this. Yeah. Bishop sack, bishop d6. Okay, let's do this. I'm calling it a delayed Greek gift because it's usually knight g5 immediately. Here my knight is behind by a tempo. But it's still kind of hard to stop. If takes, I might just take back. If f6, then still knight g5. Actually, that probably doesn't work at all. But black has to think. Oh, black wants bishop d3. Interesting. Now can I sack? Take rook h3. Oh, there's still bishop d3. So let's castle. It might be this move. Ooh. And now, do I YOLO? There's still rook h3. Take, take. All right, let's do this. This doesn't work at all. I'm having fun. That's what matters, right? I want to play rook e1. I'm down on time. That's a big problem. Ugh, so much regret. I might win back a piece, though. Take, take. Might have check, then check, and then check. Okay, this kind of worked out. My time is still an issue. I gotta move faster. Just h6. Rook f8, rook c1. Please don't tell me there's perpetual. Stop it. Oh, the mouse slip. Okay. Can I end on that game? What a ridiculous game. I was trying to be brilliant. I don't think I had any brilliant moves, though. Let's see. No. One blunder only, really? Yeah, my attempt to be brilliant was actually a blunder. There is this cool pattern known as a double bishop sacrifice. But this is an example where it just doesn't work. I tried to make it work. But I didn't sacrifice a bishop here because the rook lift is met with this, and then I can't do much. So how bad was it? Yeah, engine just says bishop f4 and carry on with life. Says bishop h7 leads to no compensation. But on a human level, there is some practical compensation. Yeah, black should have played this. I was going to play rook e1, but then bishop f4 I think is very strong. After this... Oh, wow. So black is still better after bishop g5 check. Why? Oh, I guess I'm still down 2 pieces. It's incredible that I am down 3 pieces in this position. So black can just afford to give back 2 in the form of 2 bishops, and then black is still up a knight. Okay. Well, I'm going to wrap it up there. Gained back a little bit of rating. In a future stream, I maybe will try and climb back to 2800. Maybe someday 2900. Thanks everyone for watching. I appreciate all the good vibes. And I'll be back in the future. Adios.